Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Erica Steeves, product stylist and commercial photographer. Today I'm taking you on set as I do creatives for Mike's BBQ rub. This is one of the primary products I'll be working with, but I'm super excited to do some food styling and have some creative concepts that he can show up online and do marketing for his business and really step up his website and so much more. Photography is such a crucial part in small businesses for them to be able to compete with larger competitors and for them to be able to pitch to be in grocery stores and things like this. So I'm super excited to be able to really help my client to get to his next level of business. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. A new video will be launching every Tuesday where I take you behind the scenes, giving you tips and tricks and so much more. Last week I covered how I dealt with handling the reflection control and the product photography for this client. So if you haven't seen it yet, scroll back on my page to the previous video and you'll be able to see that. If you've already watched that, stay tuned and watch to the end because you'll be able to see the final edited images all from today's shoot and so much more. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Let's get started on today's creative shoot. Okay, so this is the lineup that I have for today. This is all the products that I'll be working with. And then I pulled a bunch of prop styling things. I made a trip to the grocery store last night to pull a bunch of items. I also pulled a bunch of things from my house that I think would be a really great fit. So I have 3 different barbecue sauces to work with. I did ask the client to send me 2 bottles of one of them because I plan on doing some photos where the product will be open and being used, but then I also want to showcase the product without it being like empty or the contents being less or tampering with the packaging that's on the top. So anything that I want to use and get messy, I'm going to use like a secondary bottle and play with that, and then be able to, like I used some already for cooking. Like I had 3 bottles of this one. This is my own product from home, but I made some different things using this before coming here so that I would have lots of stuff to shoot. So super excited about that. Something that I love doing too, like if you are using a dusting powder like this is a food styling hack. I have, this is olive oil and it's in a mister so that I can mist whatever I need and then the different spices will stick to it really nicely. I also prepared a burger. This is I had cooked it at home beforehand and brought it into the studio. I have a bunch of other food. I popped some popcorn. They have a collaboration with another business here in Montreal where they use their seasoning on a popcorn. So I'm going to be doing some creatives with this. Like I said, I made some other things at home. So this is a hummus that I used using the rub. I bought fresh vegetables and things like this. And something that I love doing when showcasing creatives is this is a mango barbecue sauce. So I bought 2 different kinds of mangoes and I hope to do a creative showcasing what flavors are inside the barbecue sauce with the different ingredients like this, so that visually when you see it, you don't have to read that it is a mango barbecue sauce. You can know right away that this has mangoes in it. It does have another one where it's like a black truffle. I don't have any black truffles today, but yeah, that's a really great way that you can do creatives with food, is when you're doing a sauce or something, you can pull in the raw ingredients and show them in their whole form for it to be really beautiful. I cooked some wedges. I have some pre-cooked chicken wings. I have a little concept I want to do where I'm going to put sauce in here and dip the chicken wings, which I think could be really nice, and so much more. So lots to play with today. Okay, so a breakdown of the different photos that I'm looking to achieve today. I made a hummus with the rub seasoning and it turned out phenomenal, like low-key new favorite hummus recipe. But I wanted to show unconventional ways that you can use the barbecue and the rub seasoning so that you can like have more uses to use it, and then the client will need to buy more because they are using it at a more rapid pace, and it helps prolong it long after the summer months when the peak in Canada of barbecue season is. Some people will still barbecue all year round, but a lot of times it is like a seasonal market. So is trying to come up with new ideas in a creative way that people can use this product, and for this client to have more sustained income over a longer period of time. So really excited to show different recipes and things like this that you can use using the products, and just some classic ways too. So like the ultimate burger, the chicken wing sauce, which I love chicken wings, so this I think will be really fun doing some creatives like this. One of the parameters that the client asked for is to have a lot more white, so that they can use it in different ways. But I'm also going to use, I have two different setups here. I have a white barn washed wood kind of rustic look, and then I have a reclaimed wood background as well that I'll be using. I have the same lighting set up from previous, kind of because I'm too lazy to change it. As I start shooting, we'll see if things do change where I'm shooting the glass bottles. I did notice when I was shooting it without the light box that this the softbox, you can really see the square. So it'll depend on where that is in the photo if I'm going to change my lighting setup. I'm tethered as always. This is always a thing that I love doing at the studio, so I can see it big, and I can also put any presets or different things like this and sync them as I go to make sure that it's going in the direction that I want. Do you have any comments for me today? Anything that you have further questions of what I'm doing, just drop them in the link below the video, and let's carry on the conversation. If you have any takeaways or things that really helped you from this video, I'd love to hear it also. So you can even just leave me messages below in the comments. Anyway, let's carry on the conversation and keep shooting. So one of the things that I like to do to make sure that I'm being really efficient with my time is I'm going to set up multiple shoots and line them up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like going down like an assembly line, so to speak. So right now I'm going to be prepping the food that I want to show. Okay, so we are getting into about halfway through the shoot, and I'm super excited with the results. I think it's some really beautiful content. As you can see here, I created a burger, and to hold everything up, I really use toothpicks on the inside. I'll try to do a deconstruction and show you how everything came together. But essentially you want to put everything at the front of the burger and really just like amplify it to make it really look really big. I also, when I made the hamburger patty, I made it like extra large as well to really give that robust feeling of deliciousness that you want to see when you're doing photography. Another thing too is the bacon. I spritzed it with some oil to make it look really greasy. Even though I cooked this hours ago, like at home, I brought everything together separately in little containers, and then on set I was assembling. So this is a nice little tip. If you don't have a full studio with everything that you need here, a lot of times like you can just fake it till you make it and really create some beautiful stuff without needing all of that extra thing. So if you're on location, just figure it out. Okay, so deconstructing the burger. I went ahead, oh, do you know what, I forgot to put the pickle. So I went ahead and bought some of like the best ingredients I could find at my grocery store to make sure that this looks really great and luscious. I have a pickle. I kind of was dressing it the same way that you would maybe see it at a restaurant. I got these like artisan, really beautiful buns that photograph really nicely. I bought big beefsteak tomatoes, the ones that you would see on a sandwich. I cut it nice and thick. Here is the bacon. I had sprayed some of the olive oil on it to give it some greasiness look, so it looked like it was just out of the oven. And then I have a piece of cheese. I cut it just from a block. You can buy maybe the actual like slices. I didn't want to spend the extra, and I already had cheese at home, so I just cut enough to make it just so you could see the corners of it that you would want to see. For the sauce, I really spooned it on, and I made sure that there was like nice drizzle lines happening, which is really delicious and really shows the sauce and the color and texture. The hamburger, you can see it's really, really big. You can also see the toothpicks that I was using to hold everything together. I did like an oversized patty. And then the romaine, this is what I had in the fridge too. I didn't want to buy the like really leafy stuff because I knew I had something that would work. And it's really just to give the color. I put it on the bottom so that your eye goes all the way down. I know a lot of times people can maybe place it near the top, but where I want to focus on this, on the sauce, I put it underneath so that there would be a really high contrast, and your eye would go all the way into the photo and highlight the sauce. And that is my deconstructed burger. Okay, so I have another concept. It's going to be chicken and waffles, and I have the seasoned fries on the side with the dipping sauce. So something that I always do is I get the shot before I add any sauce. So this is like a, like the backup plan before I place anything, because sauce can get really messy and you can't go backwards. So I do have extra wings, I do have extra waffles if something does happen and I'm not able to get the shot. But in general, a rule of thumb is less is more with sauces. So it can get really messy so fast. So having them contained in a little container like this is a really great way of showcasing sauces on a board or on a plate or something like this, like for salads. So I recommend this. This is kind of like a dipping sauce for the fries. But I am going to drizzle it on kind of like it's maple syrup or something like this. I believe they have some different like molasses and some corn syrup. So like it does have like kind of a sweet vibe to it. So I think this could be a really fun concept to do for like a brunch or something like this. So we are going to ever so slightly start from the back and move our way forward. You want to make sure you get a nice drip happening. I wanted to go on the board a little bit to show some dribbles. But yeah, that is how you do a drizzle. So we're gonna start with that and see what we think. Thanks for coming on set with me today. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. A new video will be coming out every Tuesday. If you have any questions, remember you can always drop them in the comments below, and I would be happy to help in any way. If you have a tricky product that you don't know how to grasp around the reflection, I can help troubleshoot some of that as well. And as a thank you for tuning in and coming and giving my video some love, I have something for you too. It is my full onboarding process when I am talking with new clients and how I have successful photo shoots. So you can grab the whole workbook below. It is a 12-page like immersive thing where it's all about my A to Z for onboarding clients. I take you through pricing, I take you through. Thank you for tuning in today, and just as a thank you for watching it all the way to the end, I have my entire onboarding process that I'm sharing with you today. It is full from A to Z how I onboard new clients, and this is really sets the tone for how my photo shoots are gonna work, and really sets the expectations for my clients so that they become my dream clients, and it's not something doesn't fall through the cracks, or I've built systems and processes in place and workflows that really makes the client trust and want to work with me very easily. So it has been something that has been a big success for me, and why I've been able to be a bit like a successful photographer. And if you're new to this, or if your onboarding process is a little wonky, or it doesn't necessarily yield the best results, you can take what serves you, leave the rest. I go through my A to Z like product pricing, how I price my services. I give you my formula. I also have email templates and scripts that I do when I'm talking with my clients to gain information subconsciously, kind of, where they aren't like, it doesn't feel like work that they're giving me all this information. Anyway, you can grab that in the link below, and so much more resources there as well. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. A new video will be launching every Tuesday. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember to keep shooting and having fun.